rendition of Mr. Otis Redding's On the Dock of the Bay. That's our version on the dock.org. Pastor Troy here every Tuesday and Thursday, dropping these episodes out of the clouds into your lap. I don't know if you're in your car, if you're at home, you're in your quiet place, wherever you are. We're bringing you an incredible special 2-part series today. And we're going to get you out of the shallows and into the deep. You can find us at YouTube, Spotify, and iTunes, also on Google Play, Facebook, Roku, Rumble, and Sermonet. We archive on Sermonet and also on YouTube. Once you find us anywhere on those places, hit subscribe, like, notify, tell others about us. Be contagious. Connect those links. Share those links with other people. And when you find it, again, get in that channel. Hit the punch button or the like button or the subscribe button. And when you hit subscribe, we'll tell you every time we have an episode. So help us out that way. Go find us that way. Also, you can go to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, and Getter, our 5 social media pages. We'd love to have you talk to us on that and engage us on this episode. We'll have information on there about it, and we'd love to talk to you about your experience with this episode. And any comments or anything you want to share, that's the place to do it. Get out there and do it. Go to Patreon, download the app, Patreon, and look up On the Dock with Pastor Troy. And there are several ways in which you could be a part of our team here. We have 4 levels of partnership. If you're an organization, Christian business, church, organization, you want to do some shows with us as a partner, there's 4 levels of partnership that we'll work with you on. There's 3 levels of sponsorship, so you can also become a part of the team. If you're a listener out there, find out how you can be a partner or sponsor of On the Dock. Go to Patreon and find us and check us out. Finally, this season, season 3, go to Silent, SLNT.com. That's the website for Silent, and promo code OTD. Put that in, and you get all of our discounts and special shipping. You can be a part of checking out how to reclaim your right to disconnect. All kinds of Faraday bag products for your phones, for your key fobs, all these kind of things for bags and laptops. You can put your laptops in, you can put your key fob in, you can put your credit card in, and it keeps people from stealing or taking your information. Reclaim your right to disconnect. You can also go to our landing page at www.slnt.com/discount/OTD. See the commercial up on the screen? We'll have a full promo for you at the end of this episode so you can find out more about this product. You can also go to onthedock.org. That's our main website. Go to onthedock.org. You can find out all the links to everything I've said. All of our platforms links are there, quick links, Patreon, stuff on SLNT. You can go there and find out. And if you're just confused, like I am most of the time, you can email Donna, our producer, at info@onthedock.org, and she will gently help you guide your way through the process. We'd love to have you. I'm Pastor Troy, your host today. I got Mother Beth in studio with me, my co-host today. How you doing, Mother Beth?
I'm doing good.
Gosh, you got your comfy pants on. You're all relaxed and chill.
I'm ready to go.
It's hot here. We don't date these episodes, but it's July hot. I'm just saying it's hot.
It's hot.
It's hot. It's hot. So she's in studio. Got Colt Krotowski. Colt, you on camera and on mic? New camera position, too. New camera position. Incredible. You doing okay today, Colt?
I am, thank you.
We're not dating this episode, but it was your birthday yesterday.
It was, thank you.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Thank
happy
you.
birthday. Everybody say happy birthday. We're here in our season 3, Taking It to the Street Spotlight, Southern Illinois Advanced Gateway to Hope Foundation. They're here for part 1 of their show here. We're going to be doing the Spotlight and the Ethos in part 1. That's like all of our Spotlight series. We're going to find out about them, get that 10,000-foot overview, find out about this incredible organization in Southern Illinois. We're going to find out what's behind them, what makes them drive. And then, hey, in the next episode, part 2, come back and find out about how they got their superpowers, where they came from, what planet they came from, what they're doing, and what's coming next, and how you can be a part. Check out this. It's going to be an incredible series. I got Coach Greg Portee. Hey, I know it's Greg, and he's a minister pastor. He just serves. He's a coach, but I've always known him just as AAU, the ball coach. And you're not ball coaching now, but once a guy's a coach in my book, you're always a coach. Right. Coach Portee, welcome to On the Dock, Executive Director of SI Advanced Gateway to Hope Foundation. Welcome in the studio.
Okay, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we got you. Next to you, got the president, your boss. Jennifer Portee. And she is the president of SI Advanced Gateway to Hope Foundation. Welcome also into the studio.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. Now, you guys are married. You share the same name. You're not that, right?
Right.
How long you been married?
38 years.
What? Wow. We're like 35, 36, right?
Yeah, we're getting
Y'all are long. Yeah, you're a little bit older than me,
there.
just a little bit older than me. You're just a little older than her. You're a lot older. You're like, I'm 66. You're
not 66.
No. He's born in 60.
Oh, you
I was
were
born in
born in
66.
66.
She's born in 63. I married an older woman.
Okay.
Now, are you younger or older than him?
I'm younger than him.
Oh, yeah, we backwards.
We 5 years apart.
We 3 apart. I'm trying to get her Social Security. I married her so I can get that check first.
Yep, I was born in 1960.
1960 kid. And you guys got a family?
Oh, yeah.
Is this your family?
Oh, yeah.
Is anybody missing?
Them all my grandkids.
Them the grandkids,
Okay,
man.
how many grandkids you got?
Those three right there.
No,
well,
four.
four. One's not in there.
You got okay. They got so you got these incredible grandkids. You raising them. You got what? 2 boys and a girl. You got what else? You got?
Okay, I got another little girl.
Oh, you got 2 and 2.
Yeah, another little girl. Then she's what? 7. She's 7 now.
Fantastic. Great looking family. They all live around this area. Are they out and about?
Well, the one, right, Najaya, she's in Paducah. These rest of them here in Marion.
All right, fantastic. Now, I got a question. I found 2 good photos of you both in action. Now, I got a question. Why, Coach, are you always in the front and you put in your beautiful wife? Why is she always in the back?
Because I'm holding the camera.
No. I think you hogging the show. I think you hogging the show. Or you know that she's so much.
I'm going with that.
Yeah, she's so much better than you.
Okay.
You got to get out in front of this thing. So I noticed that you always in the front, she always in the back, and same the way in the studio. He's in the front, she's in the back. We got to work on that. So
Yeah.
So, but I did notice that when I look at the kids, man, she's up in there with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys got a beautiful family and all that. These guys are here from Southern Illinois Advanced Gateway to Hope Foundation. You're based out of Southern Illinois, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So Southern Illinois, where do you guys live? Marion?
In Marion.
Marion based. So, but all of Southern Illinois, you'll do ministry across our region.
Southern Illinois.
Yeah, and you can check them out. I got the information up. siadvance.onecolony.com is their website. There's an email there. You can go look up Southern Illinois Advance Gateway to Hope Foundation on Facebook, and you can find their page there and connect with them there. Give me a little bit of an overview of what you're doing with the foundation.
Well, right now with the foundation, what we're doing is doing what we call our Love Fest. If we don't move past just the part where we just do life management skills, and out of the life management, what we're going to do is make it more broader, try to meet the children where they're at.
So you're ministering to children in the community,
Right.
in the region. Are you strictly working with the kids, or are you working with their parents as well?
Well, we want to work with the parents because we got to sometimes reach the parents to the kids.
The kids.
Because sometimes when you meet, honestly, I have to say, when you meet the parents, you get to forgive some of the children. So
you start understanding why the kids
Yeah,
got
you got to
challenges,
Right.
and I'm assuming that the kids that you're meeting come from a variety of homes and backgrounds and different makeups of family,
That's
and
true.
families have been through different things. Now, I've known you for years here. When I first came here, you came and coached basketball here, AAU basketball. For a long time, you were giving kids opportunity to find a way to college, and you were taking these kids that may not get to shine. Maybe their school wouldn't be seen,
Right.
and you were playing competitive basketball, out there, and you getting kids into college. I mean, and I know that COVID changed that, and you guys have gone kind of changed a different direction. But you've been working with giving kids hope and for a long time now. So how did you get started in the basketball? Where did the basketball thing come from?
Well, the basketball come from, where when I go watch these kids in their environment, the different schools playing, it seemed like at first they wasn't getting a fair chance, for different avenues from different schools. So I said, well, I could get a better opportunity because the thing about dealing with AAU with my program, I don't get to choose the college. I don't choose none of that. I let the colleges choose them. And I noticed a lot of other programs, they get certain kids, they got locked in certain colleges, and these kids were already, because they were already the ranked kids in the nation, so they would get a better shot. But I knew if I get these kids in that arena and give them an opportunity to shine and let them know that their attitudes and the way they behave as well as their grades is very important for them.
So some of the college recruiters, different people would begin to talk. AAU's always been an alternative route to get some of these deals because there are just kids that don't have a good coach, they don't have a good situation. Different college programs, the coach has different relationships with different teams, and they're looking for certain kinds of kids. And if the kid comes from a rough home or the parents have had a rough time, the recruiter may go, but you're not just doing basketball, you're doing life skills with the kids, developing relationship, and giving kids another viewpoint, a way for a recruiter to hear something different. Go ahead.
Let them have a better content for the character.
Yeah, and then you get out and play tournaments and stuff.
Right.
That gives them tape and film, and the recruiters come see that stuff. They start hearing about this kid. And I've seen where kids can make it to the pros through their AAU relationships more than they
Right.
can
That's true.
sometimes through their teams or their coaches.
Right,
Because
that's
sometimes the coach in the school is just not a very good coach. You know, and it's all the school district can have, and you can turn out the AAU coach may have better experience, you know.
Right.
And so, you know, football's not much like that. Football, you got to go through your high school sport, you work up through college. But basketball and baseball both work through club sports.
Right.
A lot of people don't realize in baseball, even girls softball, you can get found through your club
Right.
sport sometimes better than through your school sport.
Yes.
So where I played baseball in high school, the high school baseball team was not known for putting out, but I played in Memphis club ball, and the scouts looked at club ball
Right.
way more than the school ball because club ball was more advanced, and the kids that were in club league had been in club league since little boys or little girls, and so they were scouted more than some other places. They'll go to the schools.
Right.
It kind of depends on where the scouts and the relationship. So that's AAU is that alternative look.
Right.
Right.
It puts you in a quality. It puts you in certain a quality of kids and certain categories.
Yeah.
You know, like when we first was playing, I didn't know much about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm getting a bunch of kids. I know they're pretty talented. Put them together, get them to play together, and get them to play. Then once they get out there, and you know, and as they play, I didn't know about Division I, Division II.
Yeah.
You know, at that time, I figured we all playing. If you get good, you just go to a Division I college or whatever. So when I signed my application, I'm going in as Division III because I figured we wasn't going to be. I just know we were already ranked and put in the Division I category, so we had to play Division I.
Wow.
All the time. I'm like, but we competed real well at that level.
When you work with these kids in the summer, and they go back to some of their own school leagues. Would some of the coaches really appreciate the fact that they've seen a kid develop, or was there a mix of results?
There was mixed, but mainly a lot of them was like, we don't do that here. We don't do AA ball here. We do this. But see, I have to get them ready for college.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't let them worry about playing.
Because a lot of their local schools are
Right.
just trying to compete in their league. They don't realize these kids are wanting to get,
Right.
this is their way to get to college.
Right.
And that school's not into that. Some colleges, high schools are into that, but some coaches aren't. They're into their program.
They want to win their program, and they're not concerned if they won't do it. I put it like this: I tell them they coach plays while I coach the children.
Yeah.
That's a difference.
So
Big difference.
So out of this, how I know you came out
Well,
of this.
I have a question
Go ahead,
about that. Do you go find the kids, or do they just come to you?
Well, sometimes I have to do some scouting.
You do some scouting.
And then and see what kids in different areas around here. A lot of them come, you know. Then and that's why I have to break them which on my A team or this team or which ones can compete.
Right.
And then if you don't make the A team, that means you got to work toward it.
Right.
That gives them something to work.
developmental.
Right.
There's
Right.
developmental side and.
And like I said, I work with them. I'm always hands on with the kids, the positioning, how they play.
So you
the
did a lot,
position.
they did a lot of their practices and stuff here
Right.
at Community Faith in our gym, and that's great. So when you transitioned out of this, you seemed to didn't quit working with kids. You've just changed your focus. You kind of moved away from ball, and now you're deep in the community. So where did Southern Advance Gateway to Hope Foundation? Where was that part birth in this?
Well, that part was birthed when I was, like we're saying, doing AAU, you can only get certain kids athletic scholarships.
Right.
But there's kids, that means there's a lot of kids that's not athletic.
Right.
There's a lot of kids that's not into really sports. So if you can catch a kid that can draw or paint or good at academics, I mean, or anything that he's good at, you meet that kid where he's at and try to get him, help him get a scholarship in that or get him in his career in music, art, or maybe he wants to be a great plumber or whatever. If you can get him to actually something that they love to do and get them to do that and get them and help them get more mentors. 'Cause right now we're looking for more people to get involved, like some of the business. Like we have a good rapport with like EA Knight, Mr. Knight.
Yeah.
He helps us sometimes with certain things with kids. But we're trying to get more of the community involved in that. There's a lot of businesses in different areas. And I don't know if anybody know Nick Allen, the artist around here.
Yeah.
Like for the art, he's very good with art, so he doesn't mind helping with working with the kids on that.
So are you doing gatherings regularly? Are you doing big events? What is your method for connecting with these kids? In the
Right. Or do
community?
the kid or do teachers refer them?
How are you picking up your audience, and then what are your methods these days?
But mainly, I just put out advertisements through Facebook, and they come, or we go out and meet them where, like I said, we go to their homes because some kids are far and they can't make it.
Right.
So if they can send in a video or something of what they're doing, or they can send in, just something they can show me what they're doing, or we got applications we send out. They fill out those, and then we go out periodically to places and just set up and have them come sign up. I get out and dance and do my thing and attract them.
Speaking of dance, excuse me, can you put my computer on for me? I'm gonna run a video here. I want you to explain yourself. Here we go.
Come dance with me.
And the love fest continues.
Yeah, baby. I just didn't. I mean, look at this. I mean, he goes. I mean, you're almost. It's a little bit like it's like a full body bobblehead, but you're boogieing. I mean, you're ripping it. So Jennifer, I don't know what to do with that. I mean, does he always have those kind of moves, or?
Yeah, he has all the time.
What's he dancing for here? Do you know what this is?
The Love Fest.
The Love Fest. And so he just showing them that the love continues.
Yeah, it continues.
I want people to feel what I feel. When I'm out there having fun, moving, I want you to feel the love and feel the happiness. I want to put a smile on your face, make you see me doing that, and maybe laugh.
Look
maybe it's funny.
Look at these kids here. These kids are having a fun time.
And that's what I want for them.
That looks like a gathering. That looks like Marion Park there, I think. It's Marion Park. So you guys go around to some of the other parks, some of the facilities, and just have your different fests, different events.
Right.
And so how does a parent, a kid find you to be a part of one of these love fests? Give me a clue.
Like I say, what we do is, we advertise it. It's going to be in the papers. It's on my Facebook page.
I see it in the paper, Marion paper, local papers. Go to Facebook. On Facebook, they can look for your page, Southern Illinois Advance.
Right.
Right there, Gateway to Hope Foundation. Just find that. You'll find out when stuff is.
Right.
And then, so they can, you'll tell them how to show up, connect with them, give them details on it. And then, Jennifer, what's this picture? This is like a stage. You got a party going on in the back.
We was at the Heron Festival.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we decided, just me and him.
Y'all just out connected. Y'all are having a good time there.
Just enjoy ourselves.
Yeah. Is he out there dancing? Is he doing that? Is he still
Not
out there?
this time.
Not this time. You got to watch out for him. Now help me understand. I found this flyer here for True Voices. I know that you've done some stuff with students here, you've been working with students here. Tell me about the program you're doing out at community occasionally, where you're teaching the kids how to be up front.
That's their voices. Like I said, when the artwork, they can express themselves and tell a story about how they feel. For example, we had a girl in the gym right here. She wanted to be a gymnast, so to speak. And I was trying to explain to her how to tell her story through her dance.
Right.
And then we was up there, and we had some that were singers. Now, there's one little girl, which I'm off to tear up now. Excuse me.
Oh, no.
But she was from foster home, and she was somehow they used to lock her in the closet all the time and do stuff to her.
Oh, my.
And how she overcame that. You know, the resilience of a child is just amazing. And so she was supposed to write a song. I was going to help with the music, and she was going to present and tell her story, hoping she can show another child how she overcame that. And I said, wow, that was incredible. And that was a very empowering moment for us all. I mean, all the little kids was like, wow, because some of them haven't been through that. Some been through some things, but not where you've been locked up and treated like that.
Yeah.
So
you're dealing with kids from all kinds of experiences and background. Look here, this on the blue box here. It says Southern Illinois Advanced Gateway to Hope Foundation is a regional youth organization which assists and empower children. That's a great mission statement. Ages 5 to 18 to use their God-given gifts to motivate and inspire others. Participating children are respectful representatives of their community, and this organization, Southern Illinois Advance, is a 501c3. We'll talk a little bit about how people can support you. Not-for-profit program that assists our youth with life management skills, as well as obtaining the opportunity to build leadership skills, social skills, and character, which will instill the right attitude and discipline to help in a child's pursuit of their dream and college career. I love your little motto down there. Helping our children is more than a privilege; it's our duty. So you're working to develop kids all around, kids that have maybe fallen through the crack, getting cracked in society. They're getting missed, and you're able to kind of fortify them. It's almost like it's kind of like an extra papa, mama, extra big brother, big sister. You're
Yeah,
giving them
that's kinda what I was
exposure
thinking.
to lots of other people that can lift up the lid of their life.
Right.
John Maxwell talks about if you want to grow in leadership, you got to lift the lid of your life. You've got to expand your experiences. So you're giving kids experiences in life that will help them better be able to handle life.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
what life management skills are for.
Wow, you're doing all that social
So,
skills.
do you have a static location somewhere that you have people come to, or do you just have events here and there? And do you
Here-
go to the people
A
mostly?
lot of times I put up there, they can meet me at like on Thursday night, when I have the Thursday night, they meet me right here Thursday
Right.
nights, and we'll set
At
up
Community
right,
Faith?
right here, Community Faith.
Yep.
Church.
Yeah, and they're just, I mean, they're doing a program. They've got, they use our main facility or whatever room they need. And man, I sometimes I'm here working at night. I hear the music going on and hear art stuff going on. And I've just nothing but positive.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're back in the days, you were down the hall in basketball gym. Now I hear kids singing and doing stuff and expressing themselves. And it's always positive. I've never seen anything, you know, it's always organized and everybody's respectful. I mean, gosh, every now and then I have to go tell, you know, scouts running the hall, like, you guys got to go back down to your person. I've never had that. You guys have great organization, great relationship with the kids, and do some amazing things.
Well, we got to live to love and love to live.
Well,
That's
and,
my motto.
and I guess they just know if they misbehave, you'll start dancing. you'll just keep dancing them. So give me an idea. We'll do what's coming up next in the next series, and the next episode we're going to talk a little deeper about what you're finding in the kids, what the challenges are. We're going to get into. I don't want you to miss the next episode because we're going to get into what's really happening with kids today, what's happening with parents, because these guys are experiencing. This is a chance for you to get a consultation on what's happening with parenting, what's happening with children in our region, what their biggest battles, what their biggest fights are. So we want to get to that because these guys have incredible experience in that. And that was my main goal of getting them in. But I want to make sure that you hear what Southern Illinois Advance is doing and how you can support them. Now, you guys are 501c3. If people get online, they can get a hold of you and you can give them pathways to support you.
That's correct.
What's the best way for somebody to support you financially? Just go through the website, email you. What do
we
you
have
prefer?
a GoFundMe page.
I saw that. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can bring that back up. Okay, I didn't do a slide on that, but right at the bottom of this slide
There's a
is
GoFundMe
the GoFundMe.me / 821C7. I think it's C. I can't read that well enough. I got to work on my eyes. CEA. But read that bottom line down there. I'll ask Donna to put that in the bottom link. But GoFundMe link, they have a page for that. You can also find that link on their website. You can find this graphic on their Facebook page as well. Go find that GoFundMe page and you can support it that way. So you're not just you're looking for financial support, but if businesses want to figure out how they can partner with you more, do
Yes.
something in kind,
We would love volunteers.
volunteers, people that
we
want to
would love
help.
that.
Really want to help or make their place available or
Right.
a space available. Maybe you're out there and you have a bowling alley or a rink or some place that you could say, hey, we'd love to host an event.
Right.
You're creative in doing stuff correctly.
I'm
You do
very
festivals and big event things, all kinds. You do a big annual event. Used to do
Day of Hope.
Day of Hope. And so tell me about the Day of Hope. Is that scheduled for this year?
Yes, it's scheduled for September 14th.
September
At
14th.
Ray Fossey Park. We're going to start about 12 o'clock. We leave about 7.
And you'll see that in the paper and on the website and different stuff like it.
Then what do you do?
Everything
What-
is totally free.
What happens
Free
during
food.
that?
Well, we do Day of Hope. Like this year, our theme was, since this event had happened with hate, with a lot of hating going on, but our event is called Salute America.
Oh, I love that.
So what we're going to do, a lot of the vets and stuff, when they come out, the children going to try to have something like a card or something, or they buy something, or just give a veteran a hug or something that day to tell them we appreciate what they did
Yeah.
for our country.
You're gonna help them connect the freedoms we have and,
Right.
and the sacrifices have been made to get there.
Right.
Help them understand. Helping people understand that we got more in common than apart. We got a lot of differences in the country, but we have more in common because we all live in the same place.
Right.
You know, we've all chosen to live here, and your coping skills.
And see, on that same day, like I want to try to emphasize, like mostly at all our Love Fest, when we go and perform, I like people to know that we need to start to loving one another and stop being divided and be more united.
That's good.
And that's what this Love Fest is really about, to unite us more together in love like we should be.
We need more of that.
Yeah, I'm going to date this episode a little bit. Yesterday or over the weekend, somebody attempted to shoot President Trump at a rally, And it's interesting that at least for the next week or so, everybody politically has to play well with others. Everybody's trying to be nice now.
Right.
You're talking about unity. Everybody's like, that could have been any of us,
Right.
because the hyperness of what's going on today, people are thinking, it's not solved at a box. I've got to solve it myself. Right. And you get violent. You break down into warlords and vengeance and we forget that we're a democracy and things come and go and there's times for this and we have to learn how to manage ourselves through things appropriately to be a society of health.
True.
And it's interesting. We're in a time right now where everybody's, because of what happened this weekend, everybody's having to calm down. This is going to be an opportunity for you to speak in that time.
Right.
It's a learning moment.
Maybe they will listen now.
Listen a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to tell them we need to stop. We need to stop. We need to start loving each other. Stop
Yeah.
hating. Stop
And even
loving.
though the media likes to show what we have in different, because that's how the media gets you to listen, we actually have more in common than we have apart.
Right.
But the other gets accentuated. And what I love about you guys is you like to accentuate the love and the hope and the opportunity, not the hate, the difference, and the neglect.
Right.
Yes.
Because a lot of the kids you're working with are dealing with very difficult situations.
Yes,
They've
they are.
already got 2 strikes. In baseball, they're like coming up to the plate with 2 strikes on them just from where they've come from, what they've experienced, what they know. And they're coming up almost at a deficit.
True.
And so you're trying to coach them through that and give them a chance to connect with life.
Right.
Right. And that's a real challenge today, isn't it?
It's a very hard
It
challenge.
is.
Because as I've been through this like I say, we have over 20-some years experience dealing
Working with kids.
with all these different kids. And I can honestly say this. When you walk and you see the kids on the playground, you're watching them play. But I'm going to tell you, some of those kids have some great stories, and some of them have some horrific ones.
Yeah.
But the resilience of this child, to watch him sit there and play and be with other children, because you know what? That's his only time that he really has peace.
Yeah.
To just be a child.
And some kids hate to go home.
Right.
They don't want to go home.
They don't want to go. And we don't experience it. They don't want to go home.
Don't make me go home.
And I'm riding around and I hear why, which I'm not going to get in depth
Yeah.
with some of the stuff. Like I say, I done heard some stories,
And you don't blame them.
Yeah.
And but then life says you got to re-engage life.
You
and
got
life's,
to.
We're going to come back in the second episode, and I want you to hear. You can just the experience here is incredible. We're gonna summarize what they're doing, and we'll get into the mission vision and what you're doing next. But I want to come back and talk a little bit about parenting and families and what
Right.
you've been seeing, because I think this will be, if you're listening on the doc and you're a parent, you're a pastor, you're in ministry, you're doing stuff. A lot of us have these things that we think about what's going on with kids. They're going to tell you what's happening with kids. They're going to tell you it's not all the kids' fault either. The kids, that some of it, they've been left to themselves. So
Right.
so some of the kids' behavior today, they've become feral because they have been abandoned by society, by teachers, by parents, by siblings.
That's it.
And so they've been left to manage themselves. When you're left to manage yourself, you just do it the way you figured out. And it may be healthy or not healthy, but it's the way you do it too if you're abandoned. So we're going to hear about that in the next episode. So come back in part 2. We're going to hear about the backstory. I want to find out how you guys got into this, your challenges, what's next, and we're going to talk deeper about what it is, what you're finding in kids today. So we're going to look at that in part 2 of this. Southern Illinois Advanced Gateway for Hope. We'll be back with part 2 of that on the doc.org. Check out our other episodes, other parts of season 3. Been an incredible season 3. Go check out all those shows, and very soon won't be long till the best of season 3 starts appearing, but we're not done yet. So keep watching closely. Go to onthedoc.org and find out about those episodes, and go back and watch all the past info at onthedoc.org. You can email us for details and information, and you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, and iTunes, and also on our other channels available there on the network. Also go to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, and Getter, and engage us. We'd love to hear your story of how you're working with kids or how you'd like to work with kids. If you are interested in engaging or supporting them, reach out to us through our social media partners, and we'll connect you with what they're doing and with them. And once you find us, wherever you find us, hit subscribe, like, notify, tell others about us, and share the show today so others can see what's happening in Southern Illinois, how they're trying to advance hope for this region. And we'd love to have you as a partner and a sponsor of the show. Go to Patreon, download the Patreon app, and look up On the Doc with Pastor Troy. 4 levels of partnership, 3 levels of sponsorship, and don't forget also SLNT. Silent is our partner this season. They're helping us out. Go to slnt.com, promo code OTD, and check out the Faraday bag products and reclaim your right to disconnect. People are stealing cars by getting the information off your key fob by just walking past you. They can steal information off your credit card just right out of your purse. If you get these products, You can put them in your purse, in your life, a part of your life, and you can protect your right to privacy. Go to slnt.com/discount/OTD to find out, and we'll run a commercial at the end of this episode so you can see the breadth of products that they have. It's incredible what they have, and they're developing more every day. So check those out. We'd love to have you at Community Faith Church. That's where we host this at coftv.com. You can find out details about our church. We meet at Sundays at 10 a.m., Wednesdays at 6:30. We'd love to have you. But most of all, we want you to find a good Bible-believing church, someplace where the Word of God is preached, and get in there. Coach, you guys come around occasionally. We see you guys. You guys probably migrate around to a lot of churches that are supporting you and stuff. We just know that in Southern Illinois, we're so glad that you're here helping give children a runway to regain an opportunity for hope.
Well, thanks.
I have a foundation called Hands Hope. We have the Heron House Hope. Beth and I have been our whole life doing hope, and just to see another foundation bring hope to kids in the community that probably, every kid deserves hope.
Yes.
An opportunity, and you're finding some kids that have been abandoned or left aside,
Right.
and you're pushing them up to the front again, and they're getting a chance to glimpse of what God could do in their lives.
Yeah.
You're lifting horizons. I appreciate what
That's
you do.
awesome.
We're going to be back in part 2. I'll tell you more about our connection to them as well, and we'll hear more details about it. We'll get into a little bit more in the family. I'm Pastor Troy. You've been with us on the dock. Thanks, Coach Portee. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jennifer, so much for being here, Mother Beth and Colt. We'll see you soon. Back for part 2. I'm Pastor Troy, and you've been on the dock.
There are more than 8 billion phones in the world, a fact that threatens your privacy, security, and health. With Silent Pocket Faraday protection, you can regain control over your mobile devices. We get it. Privacy and security are inconvenient topics, and you may feel like you have nothing to hide, but the fact is that in the modern world, your laptop is never really off. Your phone emits a signal, even in airplane mode. And everything from your passport to your credit cards contains RFID, and all of it contains valuable private information that is easily exploited in the wrong hands. Silent Pocket offers a range of products you already use: wallets, bags, travel gear, laptop sleeves, key cases, but with the added protection of our patented Faraday technology, which turns your devices invisible and safe from the outside world. Many industries, from top business professionals to government officials, require the use of Faraday products for the day-to-day security of them and their staff. They understand that we are constantly at risk and take the necessary steps to prevent future attacks. We offer this elite technology to anyone that values their personal data, and we are proud to offer a premium range that fits seamlessly into your everyday life, providing security without looking like a tinfoil hat. As we learn to live with technology, Silent Pocket stands on the 3 pillars of privacy, security, and health. Our goal is to provide harmony with mobile technology without risking our most valuable information. We hope you'll trust us to help you do the same. There are more than 8 billion phones in the world, a fact that threatens your privacy, security, and health. With Silent Pocket Faraday protection, you can regain control over your mobile devices. We get it. Privacy and security are inconvenient topics, and you may feel like you have nothing to hide, but the fact is that in the modern world, your laptop is never really off. Your phone emits a signal, even in airplane mode. And everything from your passport to your credit cards contains RFID, and all of it contains valuable private information that is easily exploited in the wrong hands. Silent Pocket offers a range of products you already use: wallets, bags, travel gear, laptop sleeves, key cases, but with the added protection of our patented Faraday technology, which turns your devices invisible and safe from the outside world. Many industries, from top business professionals to government officials, require the use of Faraday products for the day-to-day security of them and their staff. They understand that we are constantly at risk and take the necessary steps to prevent future attacks. We offer this elite technology to anyone that values their personal data, and we are proud to offer a premium range that fits seamlessly into your everyday life, providing security without looking like a tinfoil hat. As we learn to live with technology, Silent Pocket stands on the 3 pillars of privacy, security, and health. Our goal is to provide harmony with mobile technology without risking our most valuable information. We hope you'll trust us to help you do the same.